name, the company you're with, and your current role.
Monica Nieman. I'm with GlideFast Consulting, and my current role is Senior Director of Sales in the Ohio Valley.
Senior Director of Sales in the Ohio Valley. Tell me a little bit, and I'm sure it ranges, but tell me a little bit about the type of work you do day to day.
Oh, goodness, it varies, which is very, very good. So my background is IT staffing, and when I came over to GlideFast, I kind of had that just ignorance of just putting people in a position. What we actually do is varied. So we're putting a lot of expertise in a lot of different areas, between advisory services or actually doing some kind of staff augmentation. But with it, it is a lot of moving parts and making sure that customers are getting the right experts when they need them.
I like what you said about how it varies, because that makes it seem like it's exciting. You're a woman in tech, and I'm curious about, I'm curious about your journey into tech, and I'm curious about that factor of being versatile and how that has served you in your role.
This could be a long answer. So I actually went into college as an accounting major and fell asleep in my first accounting class, and then realized I really didn't have a passion for it. It was just kind of one of those things that I did. And my uncle was actually, he went to the University of Cincinnati about a decade or more prior to INIT, and he went into IT, and he's like, you should do this. So on a whim, I just switched my degree into information systems at the university, and from there just kind of got into doing system administration. I started out as Novell for the older folks out there, and then went into some Microsoft administration and continued on a little bit of security analyst work, and then realized I like talking to people. And at the time, it was before cybersecurity was a thing, and it was very siloed, where I could just be on one screen at all times, all day for weeks on end, and not actually talk to people. So I somehow got into staffing. That's a way longer story, so we won't go into it. And IT staffing. So I really wanted to be the best in Cincinnati, and I kind of got a pretty good reputation for giving quality candidates. And then when the pandemic hit, and slightly before, it got to be way too hard. There are so many options. There are so many positions that are still open even years later, because there's just not enough IT people to fill all those roles. Then I met who was original to a smaller company that GlideFast acquired, that president, and he just talked about his company and the skill sets, and I absolutely fell in love with that piece. And then when we were acquired by GlideFast, it was even more exponential. I love my job in that I can truly get the best talent and match that with our customers, and that just means the world to me, and I know it means the world to our customers because they keep coming back for more.
Yeah. I like what you said, because what I'm hearing you say is that you have kind of two skill sets. You have the IT technical skill set, but then you also said, I like to talk to people. You have the hard skill, and you also have the soft skills. And honestly, I have found that to be a bit rare. Speak to how having that soft skill set has served you, and how that mostly serves your customers.
I'm not so technical anymore, so let's clarify that. Pretty not at all. But really being able to understand and hear a customer. I think that is one of the biggest things that I found in the sales role. I might be able to speak, and where a lot more IT people are introverted, but it is really about listening and making sure that match. And having that IT background, that IT skill set, I actually hear a problem from a customer and are able to really navigate that much more quickly than somebody that might be a little bit newer to the ecosystem.
We're at Las Vegas, Nevada, at Knowledge 2023, the NBA Finals of ServiceNow. Yeah. We're also in the midst of GlideFest season, which is super exciting, lots of activity. Share some of your biggest takeaways from the events that are taking place around us and that we're in the midst of right now.
Oh, the collaboration. That just being able to watch people that might have worked together for even years across the country, or maybe even in Canada and somebody down in Texas, and then actually get together and seeing how the friendships are formed, but then also the collaboration for solving specific problems for customers, and then growing off of that, learning so much more as they continue to have different breakout sessions and meetings to really enhance their skills.
Yeah. Monica Nieman, Final question. What is your superpower?
I'm a really good mom. That's mine. Yeah.
You heard it here. I'm Kylie Alexander. We're at ServiceNow's Knowledge 23. This is Monica Supermom Nieman. Let's go.